in most of the companies.
Sorry, I just quickly put the
I'm
recording on. Yes, yes, yes.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
want to, but what I noticed with the Preply platform, it's got a lot of teaching materials. Like I said, I'm new,
Yes.
and I
Yes.
want the confidence. I don't want to approach the companies when I'm not prepared. You understand?
I agree.
I want
I
to approach
agree.
them when I'm proper. At least with Preply, apparently, I mean, it's a playground, so I want to
Yeah.
learn and what.
You've
So
got
that's
those
the
things that you can learn. Okay, so what do you use for Preply? Do you use Zoom or do you use like which platform? Or do they have their own like
they,
platform?
they've got their own platform. They've got their own
Okay,
platform.
they've got their own
Yeah,
platform.
yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar with their
Platform.
platform. Let me quickly see.
I,
Yay.
well, I think I can find my way around. That's why I would
Okay.
prefer if you could help me with the other, because now I'm looking at going to the private companies, and
Yes.
definitely they'll either be using Zoom or Skype, so
Yes.
or Google
Yeah.
Workspace or something. So that's what I
Yes.
wanted you to help me with, because
Okay.
I don't plan to stay in Preply for long.
No, no,
No.
no, no, no. No, no, Preply is actually oversaturated. I honestly do not. Yeah, so many people
Mm-hmm.
apply to Preply, to
It's
be really
so
honest here.
many.
I personally don't
Mm-mm.
work for Preply, but so many people apply to Preply that it's really like hectic. It's
Okay.
extremely saturated. So I would definitely recommend moving on to something else. So let me
Yeah.
quickly show you, because you specifically asked about PowerPoint presentations. So let me
Yes,
quickly
please.
show you, let's just play around a little bit, 5 or 10 minutes, and see how we work on PowerPoint presentations. Okay, because I'm not
Okay.
extremely confident in PowerPoint, but I have been using it quite a while. So let me show you around there. And let's quickly see, okay? So if you're using Zoom, before we start, hold on. If you're
Okay.
using Zoom and you need to show the other person at the other side anything, okay? Let me just quickly show you. Okay, so here you will be able to see my whole screen now, okay? So if you
Okay.
need to
Yes.
share something with the person on the other side, here you will see, do you see this piece here where it says desktop one? Or no, maybe you won't see that because
No,
it's
no,
my
no.
personal share. Okay, so when you're sharing, it won't work like that because it won't show all of my things. But when you're sharing, at the bottom, if you click on share, you will see share sound right at the bottom of your block. Okay, you need to activate that every single time you want someone to listen to something. Okay, so please keep that like extremely in front of your mind. Remember that every single time. When you want to play a video, you need to activate it every time. You're not going to be able to activate it once and then it just continues. Every video you need to get into, you'll need to activate all of these things. Okay, while you're working or
Okay.
whatever. But let's quickly
Okay.
jump right over to our PowerPoint. So in PowerPoint, you've got your basics here. However, what I really enjoy doing is sometimes either using their templates at the side or else starting with my own thing. Okay. The general setup of a lesson would basically be your introduction, your warm up, your or your vocabulary or activities that you want to work on, and then activities to follow up your previous, well, whatever you introduce. If it's grammar or if
Yeah.
it's vocabulary, then you obviously have your activities afterwards. Okay. So I'm just quickly going to pull up one of my, I played around with another lesson the other day. So I'm just quickly going to pull up one of my previous lessons and let me just quickly show you. Here, it's going to go to Halloween. Okay, so here we've got a Halloween lesson. Okay, what I enjoy doing is changing the background out. Okay, with the background, you have, let me just check your master slides. Okay, so slide master. Okay, in your slide master, here you can edit all the backgrounds. Okay, so at your first slide, and this is really, really nice because here I can already just edit. Hold on. Yeah, let's just see blue and green. Okay, so this is just going to change them up. No, it doesn't want to change that now. Insert layout. Okay. So at Slide Master, Let me just double check, because here, then you get your gradient, then you can fill them. And as you can see, once you fill in the first one, all of them automatically have the same background. Okay, so I would definitely suggest this tool. Is quite nice because you want everything to sink in. You want all of your slides
Yeah.
to look like the next one nearly. You can change it and edit it quite a bit here and there, which I usually do, but you want your slides all to fit in. Okay, so hold on. I think I'm actually on the wrong page with you at the moment. Sorry. So here's Slide Master. If you go to Slide Master, you can have all your slides fit in. Let me just quickly go home again for you so that we can I can just show you, because I didn't realize you were on the previous page. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to go right back so that I can just open this up for you again. And I want to actually show you where the Slide Master is. So I'll just, where is that now? Okay. So here it goes. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I don't think you saw this page. I think you just saw the previous page.
No.
Yeah, you didn't see this one. Okay, so this is
No.
the page that I was talking about, the Halloween lesson. I didn't realize I had to actually change it. So I just quickly deleted that one. Okay, if you go down, you will see with review. Okay, no, is it the review or the view? No, it's on view. Sorry, not review. With view, you will see Slide Master. Okay, I love Slide Master. Once you go to Slide Master, you can go to the first page there. Okay, and that is where you can insert whatever you want to. Okay, so no, not that one. You can insert format your background, and once you go to format your background, here I can change all of my slides to whatever I want to. So if I want to change the color, I go here and I can just, oh, where can I change this color? And then I can take it to yellow if I want to. Okay, so here you can really play around with your backgrounds to help all of these backgrounds look the same. Okay, so that they're working together. Okay, so that's the first thing. Once you start off, I would definitely recommend you go to something like Slide Master, get all your backgrounds, whichever color or whatever you want the theme to be. And then from there, you just work on each slide. You understand? You don't actually have to go to that slide, edit the slide, get the layout back, get the background ready. It's already ready for you. Okay, once you've done that, just press apply to all. I'm not going to apply to all now because, and then just close Slide Master. Okay, now, as you can see, there I've already got some that have been applied because I think they did apply to all. Okay, here you will see the start of your lesson. Okay, once you start a lesson, you really want a nice little introduction page. Okay, you don't want, show yourself, this is where we're going, have a nice little thing where it's structured together. Let me quickly show you some of the ideas that I've been using on Canva, just to give you a little bit of an overview of what are some of the fun introductions that you can do. Oh, I'm seeing Canvas taking forever to load. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to go into the space one, this one first. So let me quickly share this one with you. Okay. Generally, my startup of my lesson usually starts there where I have a whole lot of templates. I get the theme of my lesson. I say, okay, this one's space. I get a theme of my lesson and I say, okay, I want to do, for example, space. And then I start browsing all the templates. As you'll see, the first 2 pages of my lessons are usually just templates. Okay, just saying what goes with space. What can you put in space? What is helpful? What can I find? That anything you find, just slap it on there and leave it. Okay, get everything, because you don't want to be running around doing your lesson and looking for it. It's just so much more challenging to do it that way. Okay, so everything you find, I just slap it on you. Okay, then you start with your Welcome to Space by Annie. Okay, so this is just purely starting with your imagination, trying to identify, okay, what goes well here? Okay, this thing goes well there. This one, I like this moon here. Let's put it there, and this cloud behind the moon or whatever. So you start with your introduction. Welcome to space. Where are we going? After that, generally, your objectives. Okay, what are you doing for your lesson? What are we going to figure out afterwards? You understand? Your objectives. By the end of this lesson, you would like to be able to, okay, this one is the student will be able to engage in a discussion about space-related topics using basic English vocabulary and phrases. Okay, so you've got your objectives. Now, if we go right back here, you can also see, firstly, we've got our introduction. Hi, how are you? We're doing Halloween at the moment. Okay, then objectives. What are you going to be learning? Okay, I'm going to be learn Halloween vocabulary and match it with the correct definitions. Or you're going to listen to a video. Okay, here you're also going to listen to a video. And you can also have the true and false questions and so on. Okay, so firstly, we start with our, hello, this is what the lesson's about. Then we've got our objectives. Next, I generally enjoy asking the students how they're feeling, okay? So,
Are
how
all
are
this in
you?
Canva?
Sorry?
Are
Oh,
all this in Canva?
you can do this all in Canva or on PowerPoint, okay? So this one
Oh,
doesn't have a how you feeling. This one's introduction is, what do you know about space? That's the warm
okay.
up, okay?
Okay.
You can do it in Canva, you can do it on PowerPoint, you can do it on any platform. There are so many platforms. I think there's Miro, generally, there are quite a few platforms. I like Canva and PowerPoint. I interlink them. So I use both of them together. Okay. I
Okay.
find with
Okay.
Canva, it's easier for me to get the templates. I find with PowerPoint, I struggle to get the templates quickly. You understand? Like all these little pictures that I like to put into my lessons, I struggle a little more with PowerPoint because with Canva, you've got the free version. And in this free version already, you can use all of their templates. So what you do is you just go here to, for example, elements, and then you space, and then you will see here you've got your pro version, but you don't want to use your pro version. You want to use the free version like that one. That's free. You just
Okay.
click on it, it pastes it there. You're done. Next one, what else can I use? That one I can use. Paste it there. Just move it around a bit. Next one, what else can I use? Oh, there, I've got that one. It's quite nice. I can use that one as well. Oh, I've already got it. Anyways, when you click on the pro version, they're going to say that you need a watermark and you need to remove the watermark. And if you want to remove it, you're going to have to buy the pro version, which, man, you can get everything on the free version or on PowerPoint. You understand? So I don't
Yeah.
see the
Yeah.
point in buying the pro
Yes,
version,
yes.
okay, to be honest with you. Okay, after that, you've got your introduction, sometimes how you're feeling, and then usually I enjoy going to the vocabulary. Oh, my son is missing. I enjoy going to the vocabulary. Vocabulary, 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 vocabulary. Okay. In this one, you can
Yes.
also see going to your vocabulary. Okay, match the pictures with the words. This is a skeleton. This is a broom. This is a jack-o'-lantern. Okay. So you have your bits of vocabulary, and depending on the student's level, you're really going to have to identify where the student's level is, because it doesn't, like, this is a much lower level than the space
Yeah.
lesson, okay?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the space lesson has a little more depth to it. This is just like a plain, here it is type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, I would also then say having some questions, okay? After your vocabulary, here you've got ghosts and bats and all of that, then some questions. What do witches use to fly? Okay, here, if you want to put something over it, which I actually enjoy doing, you just go to the top. This is quite basic to use, play around in it a little bit, but I usually go to shapes and then I identify like a square and I just take it and I drag and drop it over that. Okay, so it covers it. So if I'm asking the students, what do witches use to fly? They need to first say broomstick before I uncover that for them. Do you understand? So in that way, you're making it a little bit more interactive. You're kind of like, okay, so are you sure it's a broomstick? What do we use broomsticks for? You understand? Can we only use a broomstick to fly? Have you ever flown on a broomstick? You understand? So expanding it that way really, really helps, okay? But those shapes, then if you want to, hold on, let me just get it back there. You can always just copy and paste it. And then what I do, which is quite easy, you just copy it and throw it to the next one. Paste, and you paste. Okay, so don't let it be a difficult story for you to get these things done. It is quite straightforward with the look at the top, follow the index, the table at the top here, but get your organization, what you want to do sorted first. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your theme. What is your theme? Let me quickly go and show you another lesson that I really enjoyed setting up, to be really honest with you. It's so much fun setting these things up, okay? But it takes a lot of time. Okay. So
Did you teach yourself?
yes.
You taught yourself, or did you watch anything?
No. I taught myself. Yeah,
Taught yourself.
in today's technology, you've got to really, really be on the ball with all these things. There's so much happening the whole time. You cannot wait for
Every
people
time you
to
wake up,
it's
you
something
wake up, you
new.
find something new.
Something new. Yeah, definitely. It's
Something
actually
new.
scary how quickly it goes. Let me quickly show you. Okay, so a little while ago, I did this Pokemon lesson for the little guy. He really loves Pokemon. And what I decided is I want to use different colors of Pokemon in the lesson. So here, as you will see, here we've got Pikachu's Adventures, Ash, and Team Rocket by Annie, okay? As you go down, you'll see my objectives. What are my objectives? Add a language skill, listening, speaking, and writing, vocabulary, Pokemon-related words, basic verbs, and so on and so forth, okay? After that, we've got our warm-up. So which characters do you know? Which characters do you like? You wait. You let that student tell you. Oh, if they like Pokemon, they're going to be speaking for at least 5 minutes. You're sitting and you're evaluating. You're listening. That's all you're doing. You're listening to understand where the student is. Okay. As a teacher, you're just sitting back. You're giving them the opportunity to tell you what they like. Let them go ahead. You just sit back. Next step, what I did with this lesson is I actually did a story here. So what do you think the story is about? The Great Pikachu Escape. And then I started with all the pieces of the story and what happened in the story and blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, we've got the moral of the story, and then they've got to retell the story for me. What happened? Can you tell me what happened in the story? Okay. So after you've got your introduction, you've got your body, here's our activity, our reading piece, then you revise. Revision. Let's quickly go back. Do you remember what we spoke about? Okay. Do you remember what we said? Can you use sentences with those things? Okay. So that helps quite a lot, your revision. And then you can always add a discussion. I love adding discussions and adding questions to my lessons because that just gives them the opportunity to speak to you. Okay. And a lot of lessons and a lot of students want to speak during your classes. Okay. That's what they want to do. They don't want to be listening. They don't want to be reading. They can do all of this at home. They want to speak because this is like the only chance they're actually getting to speak to a native. Okay. You want them to speak as much as they can, because this is their time to show you what they know. Okay, so I tend to try and add discussion, speaking activities where you need to tell me a story or you need to answer questions for me or whatever, so that I speak as little as possible and they speak as much as possible. Okay, so please, discussions, like that's really one thing that I would say you need to also work in there. Okay, homework, man, I usually just add the homework just for like to make the lesson look fine and fill it up. But to be really honest with you, this page, I wouldn't say it's too needed because generally you just type their homework in their review. Do you understand? No one actually honestly even looks at this page because generally when I'm writing their reviews back to them, in there I say, okay, you need to identify your character or whatever. I don't even for the about this page, to be honest. I'm just doing it for the neatness. And then we've got let's play. Okay, let's quickly go. And I want to show you another thing. Before that, do you have any questions? Are
No,
you
no,
still
no. For
okay?
now, no.
Are
No,
you
I'm okay for
still
now.
with
Thank you.
me? Is everything
Yes,
okay?
yes, yes,
Excellent.
yes.
So
Thank you.
what's a really, really nice thing is if you've got all of these things set up, you can add links to them, making it a little easier. Let me quickly show you. So, for
But now
example,
the links are for the advanced students, right?
no. The links are to make it easier for you to complete your class.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with the advanced
Okay.
students. Let me show you. If
Okay.
I click on Pikachu's picture here, and there at the top, you'll see open link in new tab. Okay. I have linked a site to the picture. If I click on that, it goes to this tab. This is Bamboozle. It's just a fun gaming site. And what I usually do with them, okay, hold on, let me just get to it. Ah, Pokemon. Okay. And then here you've got some different Pokemon activities that I can do with them. If I click on that again, then I go into, okay, who's this Pokemon? They have to say it's Larvitar or Papatu or whatever. They have to name these Pokemons. Okay. So how do we do that? Let me quickly show you. I'm going to first go here. Okay. So as you will see, you will have, I'm showing you first in PowerPoint and then I'm quickly going to show you in Canva. It's pretty much the same process. That's why if you have one platform sorted, they're all pretty much the same. Okay. So here in PowerPoint, you'll see there you can say link. Okay. This link, you will need to take it from your tab here. You copy your link. You copy that exact link and you go right back. Let me just get you on the right page as well. I'm going to lose you. Right back here, and then you will see you paste that link and you go to OK. And that link has been added. If I push on the cauldron now, okay, and I say open link, okay, it goes directly to this. Okay. This is really going to make your life much easier. Okay. And that's why I said, let me rather pop onto a meeting with you. Let's quickly chat about it.
Wow,
Because a
this
lot of
makes
these
sense.
things are not actually useful, if I can put it that way. Yeah, there are a lot of things that you can use, but as you're exploring, you'll be able to use it. But the basics, just to get you
You find the one that
comfortable.
works for you.
You
Yes.
see that's the catch. What works for me won't maybe work for you. That's why I can share what I do. But you're going to have to just explore and
Yeah,
don't be
I have not
scared.
seen what you just did. I didn't see it. I've not seen. I've watched so many webinars. No one has
Really?
done that. Wow. Hmm.
So, and
And
that
I
makes
just
it so
felt
much
I had to ask.
easier. Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
It's
Thank
yeah. What
you.
did you want to ask me?
No. I said how I had that conviction. I was pressing on you because I just felt there was something different you had to show me. I can't believe that was quite easy. Wow.
You understand what I'm telling you? It's the fear that's holding everybody back. It's so frustrating because everybody's fear is stopping them. Scared of looking at these platforms, scared of working with these platforms. And don't get me wrong, I've been there. I was there 5 years ago. Scared of even
Really?
exploring. Yeah, I never knew any of these platforms 5 years ago. None of this. I've only been
Where
exploring.
did you start with? What did you start with?
I started
Sorry.
with a company called Likishu. Okay. This company was a Chinese company. It was a horrible little company, if I could really be honest with you. They would deduct money if we didn't even wear the correct shirts. They would deduct money if we were late. They would minus like 200%. Okay, all of these crazy things. And that's when I just decided I got to move on. But that was where I started, with one of the most horrible little Chinese companies. And about a year or 2-3 years, I can't even remember, a few years later, they closed up. They closed down over a weekend and they took 3 months' salaries from their teachers. when they closed down over a weekend. It was heartbreaking what they did. And that's where I started to slowly but surely say, I need to go solo. I can't start do these things. And that's where I
Yeah,
started exploring. And I started looking, and it's perfect. I'm so glad that you're looking into this. You can't even believe how good this is for you, because everybody starts with the thing of they have their lessons already designed for you. So you get on a platform and all of those lessons are already there. And you're literally just like going through the lessons as I just kind of showed you, going through the
yeah, because
lessons. Okay.
everybody is doing right that, especially with pre-play. I'm like, no, it doesn't work
No,
that way.
no.
I cannot go just live because I've been accepted. I said, no, I want to be confident. I want to leave a mark. Everybody that comes in touch with me, because I mean, people write their
Yes,
will said with that 4 years experience, but I don't have anything to show that I have 4 years of experience. What did you experience? You understand? So I want
exactly.
to be confident. I don't want to rush for
Exactly.
the money. Let me be confident.
No,
Let me
no,
have something
I
to
agree.
show. You know?
Man, I love you to
Wow.
bits. I fully agree with you. I fully agree.
Thank
And
you.
working on yourself, gaining your own skill, you're going to see it's not going to be too long. You've got so much motivation in you. And really, you're such a ball of fire. I must say, it's not going to be long, and you're going to be helping me with some of the things, if I can be really honest, because you're
Thank
just
you.
like
Thank you.
cruising through the things, really. But
Thank
so that's one thing. Linking. Oh man, that just saves my life so many times. You can't even believe me, because you've got your lesson set up, okay? But in some cases, you want to connect to maybe an ABC. Like if the kids are really small, I generally like to start them off with something like an ABC. So let me quickly show you. I've got Coco Games. It's like really a fun little site for basic games for little ones. Okay, it's called Coco Games. Okay, I love it to bits. And here you've got your, for example, alphabet. Let me just get that for us. And they've got such cute little games on here. Okay, this one's okay. These two are actually the two that I generally use, but I'm going to start off with this one and just quickly show you what to do with it. Okay, here we've got the ABCs. Only thing you do is you start. Okay, can you say your ABC for me? Let's see what we get. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then they've got to go through and say the whole alphabet for you, which is quite fun. And then when you get to the end, what's that? Do you know what that is? That's a camel. Oh, what color is the camel? How many eyes does the camel have? How many ears does it have? You understand? So you're taking something very little and very invaluable, if I can put it that way, a small thing, but you're expanding on
But
that.
it goes away. It goes a long way. Yeah.
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 And I can have a whole hour's conversation about this camel if you really want to. You understand what I'm saying? You can expand that. You need to just see, and that's, you know what? If I can be really honest with you, the biggest thing that you need to do with your students is personalize your things. Personalize it to the T. Personalize it in such a way that you even have, let me show you, pictures of the kids. There's a picture of the students. You understand? This is her
So
lesson.
you ask for her picture, or you find it online.
You ask for the pictures. You ask the parents for their pictures. All of the parents. You first ask them, can I please have their pictures? And then what you can also do is ask them, what do they like? Okay, so that's how I get to the person Pokemon. I've got another karate lesson where one of my students loved karate. He just, well, he does it and I also do it. So we decided we're going to, let me just quickly get it for you and then I'll just quickly show you. Hold on. Again, start off. It's going to really make your life so much easier. You don't understand. Start off with your templates. Start off with what do you want to use? I took anything that made me think of karate, Japanese, any of those things. Start off with that. It's really going to make it so much easier. And then you start with introduction, Shoto, Kan, and Jutsu. And then you've got your objectives, as usual. From there, you move on to your karate, the differences, and you ask them, do you know the differences? What do you know? Feed off prior knowledge. What do they know? What don't they know? Are they familiar with the subject or not? You understand? And from there, okay, this one was quite complicated. This is quite a high student. He's like A2, B1 level. So, and he's quite good with his English in a way where he can describe a heck lot of things. So yeah, we eventually, as I will show you a little later on, okay, yeah, we did all the different things with karate, what it's got, and then here's even the practice, where does it come from? He has to read the piece first. Yeah, we've got
Okay, so
goals.
can I
Yeah,
interrupt you so shortly?
yes,
Like
perfect.
such a student that knows almost everything. What does he want now? What does he need from you?
Expanding his vocabulary, getting his tenses correct, getting his word pronunciation correct. Okay, so for example, he will say, there is lots of toys. You understand? Now, they can speak to you, fine. There are lots of toys. Getting those to be verbs correct. You understand? A lot of cases, the ED sounds are horrible. Some of these poor students struggle so much with the ED sounds. Okay, with the higher students, it's not so much as, oh, A, B, C, what. It's more of a thing with their pronunciation. Articles. Oh, it's a nightmare because a lot of their languages don't use articles. Okay, so articles, the, and the zero article. Those are some of the things you'll need to, the higher students, you'll need to focus on those ones. But in class, what I would say is, number one, personalize it. But number two, listen to that student. Listen to what they say, and you will be able to identify. For example, I can't say that a C1 or a B2 student is going to struggle with this and this and this, because it purely depends what they're struggling with. I've got C1 students that are amazing with their language, but they struggle with irregular verbs. You know, like such a stupid thing, actually. You understand? But their language is like,
Yeah.
they blow me away. But irregular verbs. So you've got to kind of look a little more into irregular verbs and push them in that area as well. You understand? Or if they're struggling with their EDs, walked. They didn't walked, they walked. Okay. Or they've got clotheses. They don't have clothes, they've got clotheses. You understand? These little
Yeah.
things, that's what you help them with. That's what you identify. If they're talking to you and if they're saying to you, oh, I've got clotheses. I've got clothes. Yes, we don't have clothes, we've got clothes. You understand? So I would suggest not even starting with little ones, but trying higher, because the little ones are so exhausting and they take so much effort out of you and energy. And you've got to, hi guys, let's ABC. And it's really, it's exhausting. Start with a little older. Don't worry about the 3 to 6 or 6 to 8. Try 9, 10, 11 years old, those, because they're really starting to actually form the speech. They can actually start saying, I like dogs, or I like cats, or, you know, they can actually start being personal and not, it's not just ABC. A lot of these teachers have the mindset of they're just ABC. And you know what? That's not right. I've got students that are actually CEOs at multinational companies. And at the end of the day, they don't need the ABC. They need presentations to be set up with them. You understand? That's where you want to be going. You don't want to be sitting in ABC the rest of your life. You're going to kill yourself. You want to be moving up a little bit where you can have lessons like we're talking now. This is how all of my lessons go. My lessons are not the thing. I have really changed myself. I do not do, let me quickly show you what I used to do.
Okay.
Come to space. Are you at space? Let's go to space.
And how did
And
you get
then
to that? What did you do there?
that's on Zoom. And then,
It's
no,
on-
where are we going? I can't wait to get there. And then you can just move it over to, oh no, but I think we'll be able to find Oh, come on. A bear in Zoom. Do you think you'll find a bear in space? You understand? These things are all things that it really makes you tired. I can still do all of this, but it's exhausting to sit through a class. I can send you videos that I did years ago, where I would sit through a class and literally I can sit through a class and I can go like this, and there's an apple that pops up. What do you like? Apple, and an apple pops up in my hand. I chew the apple. All of those things. I've done that. It's not nice and it's really exhausting. Okay. So it
Draining.
looks so cool, but you're going to make yourself really tired. I could not have more than
So did you say
about
that is on Zoom?
Sorry?
You say it's on Zoom.
Yeah. Go to your stop video, and at the bottom there, in your corner, you'll see stop video.
Okay. At the
Okay.
bottom, no.
In your stop video, sorry, this guy's just busy cutting my grass outside. So in your stop video,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
you'll be able to see choose virtual background or choose video filter or
Okay, stop
choose
video.
avatar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Go
Okay,
to
choose virtual
yeah.
background. Okay.
Yes. There you
Choose,
can
okay,
change
virtual
it.
background.
Which background? Just click on one of
Okay.
those and then you'll be able to change it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and then you've also got your avatars and your video filters where you can put on a little piggy face
Okay.
if it's a little pig or a mouse or yeah, here's the mouse, I think. Somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
So did you see that? It's not
That's what
doing, it's not activating.
is it not doing it?
Is it seeing? Are you seeing it?
No,
Nothing, eh? I have a green
nothing.
screen. Nothing. Okay, now
Nothing,
I'll check
no.
later. Fine, that is fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
check that
perfect.
later.
Oh,
Okay,
I
but so
see.
that's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you'll go and find it there. I see our meeting is going to end in a minute. So if you do have any more questions, send me messages. You're more than welcome to send me a message anytime. I will answer ASAP. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I will definitely. And
Okay.
then the
Yeah.
calendar. You didn't show me how to do the calendar. I wanted yeah. And then I saw on Preply they talked about chatting with a student on something called Replicate or something. Can you chat with a student while they're on?
I'm not
Or
sure of Preply, to be really honest.
no,
I'm not
it's
sure.
the way, okay, because there was a webinar I was watching. It wasn't really the person talking wasn't saying it's mainly a Preply thing. They were just talking in general.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yes, yes.
she was so fast.
Look, hold on. I think our time's going to run out, but if I send you a message there, I just sent you hi. Okay.